Hi everyone, my name is Rishad. Today is the 10th of March 2024 and I'm going to be going over my weekly predictions for Nvidia. Similar to last video, we'll be going over the monthly, weekly, and finally the daily charts, and I'll switch over to the Excel sheet where we'll review last week's prediction and of course go over this one in more detail and identifying the support and resistance concretely in one place. But before getting into this video, it's important to make the disclaimer that all information here is completely educational and therefore it is important to conduct your own technical analysis before taking any position in the market to ensure that you're comfortable with the risk, reward, everything, and the method of analysis that I am using may differ from yours, so please ensure that you conduct your own analysis before entering market positions. And with that out of the way, let's immediately get into the video. Nvidia monthly charts are extremely strong. We can see that its average is going up and RSI is going up extremely highly as well. Actually, it's in the overbought zone right now, which is typically a bad signal. But if we scroll back, we can see that Nvidia has a tendency to stay in these zones. So there's nothing to worry about yet, but it is good to be wary since it is technically overbought. But there are very strong candles for Nvidia due to their releases, news, and news is driving the stock upwards like mad. So if we go to the weekly charts, we can see this week's price action in more detail. So this week we had not necessarily an inverted hammer, but something of the sort, since we have a very high candle which was dragged down. And if we go to the daily charts, it'll be very clear why. Volume was extremely high this week, and RSI is obviously still going up along with its average. So if we look at a few more indicators here, like for example the MACD, very strongly going up, even supporting this movement very well. If we look at the stochastic, for example, the stochastic is another one which is completely in line. So this one's a little bit fast, so we'll smooth it here. And if we look, we can see that we actually did get a signal from the stochastic which happens to be going down. So there is a little bit of a contradicting signal there from the stochastic, so which is why we are going to be wary this week in our analysis. And obviously we can't define a support and resistance here, so we will be going into the daily charts to now make sure and define a more clear support and resistance. We can see that the last candle here has been extremely large. It's a bearish engulfing candle. So naturally the sell signal here should be this immediate support at 823.45, around that level, and the buy signal will be the high of this candle at 974. So that's the technical analysis part. So if we go here and switch over to the Nvidia section of this Excel sheet, which monitors the trades, we can see that first of all, last week was phenomenal since we had a buy signal at 852.7 and we exited at 946.62, which gave us an 11% return in a week. This week, however, the support and resistance are identified here, similar to which I already mentioned in the video where we were going over the analysis. Obviously, this is not a set target of 1%. It's a moving target, which is clearly in effect here. We can see we made 11% last week. Phenomenal return. But that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Enjoy, and I will see you next time.